A rising star high school baseball player who was about to head off to pitch in college had a sudden life-threatening condition that changed everything. Melissa Wilson has a glimpse of his experience and his recovery.
Tyler Como was destined for greatness at Houston Christian University. He was heading there on scholarship to pitch for their baseball team almost 2 years ago, when something unthinkable happened at his gym in Friendswood.
I dropped my weights. I just sat up, kind of stared off. Then I fell over. Right, started seizing out.
Tyler's parents got a call to race to the emergency room.
He had been seizing for about 30 minutes. We got to the ER, and they said it was a brain bleed. They immediately wanted to relieve the pressure.
That meant removing a section of Tyler's skull. His brain function plummeted to only 10%. The surgeon shared a grim update.
Gave us some more bad news that he would not be the same if he lived through the next 3 days. At that point, he told us that he would need long-term care. Probably wouldn't be the same if he woke up. He may live in a vegetative state with a trachea, a feeding tube.
That's when the Comos started a prayer chain. Then hope came in the form of a baseball after his high school coach delivered it to the hospital. Here's the very moment Tyler reacted to it while he was in a coma.
I was laying there. They put a baseball in my hand, told me to grip some pitches, right? And then, because I remember I couldn't really I couldn't really think of how to grip it, so I was just there spinning it.
And I said, "Tyler, can you hear me?" And there was no response, but he was spinning the baseball. I said, "Can you nod your head?" And it was nothing. I said, "Can you give me a thumbs up?" And he gave me a thumbs up. And that's when I asked him, "Can you show me a fastball, a four-seam, a two-seam, a curveball, a spike curveball, slider?" And he went to every pitch. And the nurse came in while it was happening. She ran out and got the doctors, and the doctors came in.
Kirk believes it was divine intervention. Look at how hard Tyler worked to make a comeback at Tier Memorial Hermann. He suffered a brain aneurysm from a malformation in his brain that had been there all his life. Straining at the gym likely made it burst, doctors say. His family is more than thankful about the quick timing of his treatment in the operating room within an hour of first symptoms.
The surgeon said any break in the chain of that, he would have passed away.
Even though he survived, at first doctors believe he would need long-term care for life.
And so at that point, as a parent, you watch your son walk out as an athlete, and then 12 hours later, you're being told this news. And you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to cope with it.
That was far from Tyler's fate. Doctors say his recovery is nothing short of miraculous, gaining strength with the help of his dedicated team at Tier Memorial Hermann.
I was the first occupational therapist that had the pleasure of working with Tyler. Phenom. He was so impressive, and I remember telling him distinctly that day, I was like, "You're gonna do this. I believe in you."
Charlene Aranya witnessed the incredible progress firsthand.
We coined him the child of neuroplasticity, because literally everything that we told Tyler, not only did he executed it to an elite level, right? To the point that his recovery, to me, I'm going to do a case study on him. It's fascinating. He blows my mind. He's so impressive.
Tyler's journey was not just physical, it was a spiritual awakening.
I had never really been one to really pray or anything. I had never really been one to really want to open my Bible, but it was just at that point in my life, I didn't really have anything else, you know? I kind of had, and my dad was there with me, and I was like, "Dad, I really want to pray about this."
Today, Tyler is back at Houston Christian University, living life with a new perspective, still putting in a lot of time toward recovery.
I was a toddler at 18 years old. I was having my dad help me go to the bathroom, being 6'4", 200.
But now he's thriving at 19. His situation, proof the most powerful victories can be won fought off the field. Melissa Wilson, Fox 26 News.